Morning year one and welcome to our second day of 4 days about shape. So today we're going to be looking at the properties of 2D shapes again and using them to sort one shape from another set of shapes. But before we do that, we've got an arithmetic starter, and today that's addition. So have a go at these questions. If you're confident, start here. If you're not quite so sure of addition yet, start here. And you can use number lines, number squares, beads, counters, cubes, anything you've got lying around the house that helps you to count, or of course your fingers to solve these. So when you're ready, start the video again and we'll go through the answers. So just like last week, we're going to be starting at 9 and counting on 4. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You should have 4 fingers up and the answer is 13. Start from 10, count on 3, that's going to be 13 as well. Start from 17, count on 2, that's going to be 19. And start from 16 and count on 3, which is also going to be 19. Then we've got our doubling. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 6 plus 6 is 12. And then we've got this repeated 9 plus 9. Switched around, but does that mean it's a different answer? Correct, it doesn't. Now we've got from 16, we're going to count on till we reach 21, which is 5 more. Then 33, and this time you'd be using your number square. 33, you would count on 7 to reach 40. 38, you count on 2 to reach 40. 17, you would actually, based on what we were doing last week, you would probably realize that that's going to be 10 more because you just dropped down. And then we can use that sum to work out this one's going to be 17. Okay, now we've got 40 and we're going to count on from 16 until we reach 40. And that would be a counting on of 24. And then again, we've been asked to do exactly the same, just in a different order. So it's 24. Then we're counting on from 28 to 40. And that's going to be 12. And the last one is also 12. Okay, I bet you did brilliant with those. So now, if your parents launch this, which is attached to Teams, or copy that into your browser, and then once you've practiced those familiar shapes from reception, we're going to be having a look at the main part of today's lesson. Okay, so when you're ready, here we go. Okay, so your challenge today is going to be working out not just identifying the odd shape out here, but explaining why. And I want you to think about describing the number of sides, the number of corners or vertices, and also possibly the shape of those vertices. Are they the same size or not? So first question is, I'd like you to point to the shape which is the odd one out. Brilliant. Okay, so now we're going to colour that shape, this one here, red. Now the other challenge is to colour all the other shapes blue, and again these are available for downloading from Teams, but I'm not going to do that now because it's pretty obvious which are the blue ones. I mean, they're going to be that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, so I want you now to tell your grown-up why the red shape is the odd one out, and if you can, come up with more than one reason. And when you're ready, start the video again and I'll give you the reasons I would come up with. Okay, so the first most obvious thing is that this has 3 sides and these have 4 sides. Another reason though is this has got 3 vertices, 3 corners, whereas these have got 4 corners. Another one is these sides are different lengths. 2 sides the same length, one side is, so there's only 3 sides. This again has got similar, it's got 2 and 2, so that's probably covering the same thing. But the final reason is that the shape of the vertices are different in the triangle. If you see, I'll just use my pen to show. This and this and this are all different sizes, whereas these are all the same size. So those are the three main reasons why it's different. And now, here are the other activities, and these will be all available on Team, but you could just point to them on the screen, identify which one's the odd one out. We've already done this top one. They get progressively harder. Probably the trickiest one is actually up here. Okay, although this one's pretty tricky too. So, have a go at that and then explain to your grown-up why each one of those is different. Okay, and then in class we're going to be doing a plenary where we're going to describe a shape and the children using the properties, so saying it's got 4 sides, each side is equal, etc., etc. And the child's got to identify which one. Okay, so you could have a go at doing that, but if you do, have the shapes already available so your child can choose between them. Okay, and that is the end of today's lesson.